Hey legends, Ben from Life's Peachy Fit Byford here. Thanks for joining us on another episode on YouTube. Okay, today we are going to follow on from our first episode, which will drop in the description below if you want to check that out. But today we're following along Penny Peach's weight loss journey, and we're going to speak about how easy it is to lose track of her progress. And hopefully you guys learn a little bit from this episode. Cheers. Today we're going to continue on from our first video, and we're going to show you how easy it is to lose your progress in a weight loss journey over just the weekend, all right? And we'll be using Penny Peach as an example. We'll also drop the link to the first episode, which showed you how to work out your calories for a calorie deficit and to help you set up for your weight loss journey. So with Penny, she is in a weekly deficit of 2,100 calories, all right? That's based off of our workings from the first episode, which means it'll take 3.6 weeks for her to lose 1 kilo of fat, or 36 weeks to lose 10 kilos. So let's say Penny, obviously on a 2,100 calorie deficit per week. Let's say her maintenance level, so the amount of calories per day to maintain her body weight is 2,000, right? Which would mean that she's in a 1,700 calorie per day meal plan, all right, which is 300 calories per day. So we'll add a bit of subtitles into the video, just showing a sample meal plan of what Penny might be following on a 1,700 calories per day. All right, for example, her breakfast might be 50 grams of oats with 150 mils of milk. She might have some mixed berries with that as well, and also a banana. For her snacks, she might have 2 sour cream rice crackers, along with a YoPro yogurt and an apple. And for lunch, she might be having 2 slices of bread in a sandwich with Moira Max sliced roast chicken, with a slice of low-fat cheese and her choice of tomato and lettuce as some salad. And dinner, she might be having 150 grams of her favorite lean meat, so either steak or chicken, adding that with her favorite veggies, okay, broccoli or carrots, and then she might be having McCain's pub style chips, either cooked in the oven or the air fryer with a little bit of sauce. All right, so if Penny follows this meal plan really strict for 5 days, so 300 calories per day for 5 days, that means after the 5 days she'll be in a deficit of 1,500 calories. So that's Monday to Friday. All right, so 5 days, 1,500 calorie deficit. And little refresher, remembering it takes 7,700 calories to burn 1 kilo of fat. So if she continues with this deficit of 300 per day, okay, it would take her 25 days to burn 1 kilo of fat. All right, so we've established that Penny follows her plan exactly the same for Monday to Friday, okay, but now hits the weekend, all right? So when she wakes up Saturday, she might have her breakfast, first snack, and even her lunch exactly the same, but then she's got a brunch planned with her friends that she hasn't seen in a little while. She might go down to the country club or the local pub, and yeah, she might have something that's deep fried, or a burger and chips, and you know, some alcoholic beverages on top of that, okay? And then yeah, she starts to spiral down over the weekend. Sunday hits again, she's not feeling the best, low energy, she's craving some salt and some oil, so she might have a bacon and egg roll or sandwich, and you know, they might get takeaway again that day on Sunday. And before you know it, the hard work she put in during the week, okay, the deficit is starting to get a lot smaller. So it's quite easy to do. This is being moderate as well. Saturday with the extra takeaways and alcohol, she's consumed 2,370 calories, and then on Sunday 2,345, and I was being conservative when I worked that out as well. It's very easy to go up to 2,500, 3,000 calories in one day. So with all this in consideration, her new weekly deficit is 783, okay? And remember, she was in 1,500 calorie deficit from Monday to Friday, and for the full week, she's only in 783, which now takes her to 9.8 weeks to burn 1 kilo of fat, okay? And if she's got a goal of 10 kilos, that's 98 weeks. So almost 2 years it'll take if she keeps following this lifestyle to burn the 10 kilos of fat. So what I want to establish here is how easy it is to lose track of your progress. And I just want to remind you guys that a big conversation that we have quite often is our members during the challenge. You know, they do 2 or 3 weeks. They might have lost only 1 to 2 kilos, which is kind of what you expect to lose. And then they get disheartened and, you know, they might go out like Penny did and have a brunch with their friends, you know, have a burger, have something deep fried, takeaway, or even, you know, 4 to 6 drinks, okay? And very quickly, all that hard work that you do Monday to Friday is thrown out the window, and it makes it a lot harder to get results over that time. In summary, guys, this information isn't designed to scare you. That's definitely not what we want to do here, but I just want to make you understand that losing weight and achieving health and fitness goals and burning fat is not an easy thing to do, and you need to look at it at a longer time horizon rather than 6 to 8 weeks, because it's a lot easier to lose track of your progress if you've got that short time domain. All right, and yeah, the longer you extend your goals out, the more achievable they are, because you can go out to a wedding and have a good time, have a few drinks, eat something that is not in your meal plan, and still keep on track with your goals. It's just that when those people, you know, do 2 to 3 weeks worth, and yeah, they're a bit disheartened that they've only lost 1 to 2 kilos, and then they sort of go off track and eat out every weekend and have some alcoholic drinks, okay? We all need balance in our lives. I'm all about the balance, but it's just making you aware that if you want to achieve a certain fitness goal, like losing 10 kilos, you've got to put in more good days in a deficit. You've got to move more, got to go to the gym more, and you've got to stay consistent week on week. Awesome, guys. If you've made it this far, thank you very much. If you've got any questions, make sure that you reach out to us. Life's Peachy Fit _Byford on Instagram, or Life's Peachy Fit Byford on Facebook. Cheers.